Shut up and sit down.
Welcome to Being on Stage, the only podcast that gives you motivation, inspiration, and confidence to be better on stage. No matter how you entertain, sing, dance, band, comedian, public speaking, MC, drag, burlesque, performance art, or street performer, this is the show for you. Hey, rock stars, Reggie Dawson here, host of the show. Welcome back to the Being on Stage podcast. And if you're a first-time listener, welcome. Glad to have you. Thanks for stopping in. It's been a little while since I've done an episode about, technology and social media and all that, and I think it's about time, truthfully. And the question that I want to pose to you is, where do you send people when they want to see more? I mean, maybe it's someone coming up to you after a performance. Hey, where can I find more? Maybe it's someone that, is considering booking you and they want to see a sample of your work. Where do you send them? Do you just send them to your Facebook page, or do you have, or your personal page, or your Instagram, or maybe even a Twitter, YouTube channel? Honestly, all of those, very viable options. Very, very viable options. But, oh yes, there's a but. So listen, let me back up before I get into the but. Again, I'm Reggie Dawson. I host the Being on Stage podcast. I'm a stage performance coach, a talent development coach, and I put all my time and energy. What I do for you is I help you take this talent, this thing you have inside you, and I help you put it out there on a stage and turn it into a performance for the audience and give that audience an experience while you get the privilege and amazing just honor, I guess we can call it, of unleashing your creativity on stage and on your audience. That's what I do. I help you unleash your creativity upon the world. Whatever steps you're trying to get through, that's what this podcast is all about. Just helping you break through that next step. Just go a little bit further, take that next move, take that next opportunity, and things like that. Just kind of helping you set yourself up for your dreams. I mean, really, it's all about the little steps. And today I want to go into a little step. Now, my big focus, and I do this for you occasionally. I've posted videos about it. I can give you everything that you like, just the basics that you can do for absolute no cost. And this is not a pitch, John. Hold on, this is not a pitch. I can give you ideas of how you can promote yourself for free. I can. Here, you can build a landing page on MailChimp. You can manage your email list on MailChimp. You can use social media to promote your shows and post events on Facebook and hashtag the crap out of Instagram. All of that you can do, no charge. You can post on YouTube, everything like that. Yes, I can give you a list of that. I can teach you how to do it all, honestly. In 30 minutes. Hop on actually, if you're looking for a way to set yourself up online, like all the basics, no cost or anything, hit me up, hop on my calendar, beingonstage.com/calendar, and, let's hook it up. Let me give you all the tools you need to set yourself up for a digital presence for free. But today, I'm actually, that's what I like to do. I like to give you a bunch of free stuff. Free coaching coaching tips, free performance tips, free online tips, free whatever. I go to the website beingonstage.com. There's a whole bunch of stuff for free. But anyways, I'm actually talking about something today that has a cost to it, and I'm actually financial cost, and it's a pretty big investment, and a lot of people will tell you don't need it, but I'm going to give you a few reasons. Again, sticking to my commitment I made a few episodes back. I'm really trying not to number things in my podcast because the number never comes out right. But I'm going to give you a few ways that you can, or a few reasons, I should say, that you should. And what we're talking about is having a website. And I understand a web presence. You can have a web presence in any capacity, Facebook, all that. And you don't actually need a website to have a presence and to be successful. You don't need to spend that money, but there's some reasons why you would want to. And the number one reason is you would have a name to your site. So it can be yourname.com. It can be, like, I have beingonstage.com. I own a few other websites that I've had for an e-commerce store that I tried. That was a disaster. For my beard business, I have a website that I'm building. I have my wife's websites, and I also have the training website I'm building, which I don't know when I'm going to launch it, but I am building a training for you to just elevate your performance to the next level. And having that name to a website, having that something that just kind of rolls off your tongue when prompted, when someone says, hey, where can I find more videos? Or, hey, how can I get in touch with you? Or where can I find more about you? Or how can I subscribe to your email list? These are all questions that performers that I've worked with and myself, these are all questions I've been asked. And I've heard that other performers have been asked. And when you have to say, well, my Facebook name is John the Guitar Player XXY, or my Instagram is like @guitar, but it's not G, it's a J, like whatever. You have to like explain how to find you on social media, or you have to be like, oh yeah, just Google me. Like, kudos for you, by the way, if someone can just Google you. I've Googled myself. It all comes up with my personal... Well, when I Google my stage name, a whole bunch of stuff pops up. But so kudos to you if you made it on Google, if you just Google your name. For those of us that haven't, or those of us that want to take a step further, having that... So let me just give you an example. I don't own this website, but let me just give you an example. I'm a speaker, as well as podcasting and coaching performers. I also speak. I'm getting into motivational speaking, emceeing events, things like that. So I'm also a speaker. If I go on stage and I'm like, and you can find out more information about me and what I can do at facebook.com/Reggie Dawson being on stage. What? Nobody wrote that down. But if I'm on stage and I'm like, you can find more information at reggiedawson.com or beingonstage.com or thecoolband.com or jennifersmith.com. You have that something that is you.com, or even something close to it. Like if you're just like johnwickedguitar.com or codysgotjokes.com, like things like that. It doesn't, something that is easy and that can just, it means you having that website. And with a website, listen, sometimes a website, if you want to go all out, you get a website, you build out the website, you make it so that you have like a one-page site, you have your picture at your top, then you go into maybe booking inquiries where they can click to send you a message, and then maybe you post your upcoming bookings, and then at the bottom you have like an About Me section, like 4 simple sections or something, like whatever you want. Building a website comes with, the cost of hosting. So we're talking, listen, you can do all this for like less than $50 for an entire year. Okay. And yeah, you'd have to learn a little bit of website and learn how to build it yourself. I can help. I mean, I can help with that. I've built out my site. We can, that's a whole nother thing that I'm doing also, is I'm going to get into building websites and things for, hopefully for you guys. And if you're interested, hey, listen, if you like the way beingonstage.com looks, or the other website I'm building is therelaxingowl.com. Don't laugh. It's just a promo. If you like any of the way that looks, or if you're interested, I mean, you can do the calendar thing as well, beingonstage.com/calendar, and I'll hook you up. We'll work it out. But that's just me spouting off. Like, if you're interested, or you can email me, Reggie@beingonstage.com. We can get you a site, but it's having that site is so much better than just having someone find you on. So it's more professional. Can I just say that? Like, can I just say, you know what? I've kicked your butt all over this podcast. I can pretty much say whatever I want by this point. I've screamed and yelled at you into this microphone. If you don't believe me, go back and check a few episodes back. Or any episode, because I'm pretty sure I end up yelling at you in every single episode. But it's just more professional to have that something.com, or I mean, it doesn't have to be .com. There's any number of domain extensions that you could go to namecheap.com or godaddy.com and look up domain names, and there's tons of different things you can put at the end. .xyz, .photography, .guitar, .music, whatever. Honestly, I got my beard company is .company. Like, there's all sorts of things you can do with the dot. So go for it, you know, why not? It's like $20, you know, $30, $40 a year. And you can always build your own site easily with the WordPress, you know, they have do-it-yourself stuff everywhere. So far I've pretty much given you just one reason why you should actually get a website, but think about this. Just the one reason is all we need. It's more professional. Actually, there's multiple reasons. It's more professional. It's easier to give people. When you're seeking bookings and everything, you can add a bit.ly or a link shortener, any link shortener, or a link tree or a link shortener into an email or a message that you're sending. But I don't know. When I get messages for performances or coaching requests and things like that, or not just coaching requests, I shouldn't say coaching requests, but like interview requests, it's always like I look for the link that they give me. If they give me a link. I got one the other day. It didn't even give me a link. Sorry about that. Something almost fell. Random noises on the podcast. So we went over two reasons. It's more professional. It's easier. And you know what? It makes you feel good to have something like that with your name on it and to be out there in the world. So there you go. There you have it. Reggie's 3 reasons to get a website. Ooh, I named it and I numbered it, and there we go. All right, guys, so I'm going to wrap this up. I know this was like a lot of information and a lot to take in, and most of my podcasts are, but I want you to be at the top of your game. I want you to be set apart from the next person. Not even the next person. I want you to be set apart from the person that you were yesterday. Honestly, that's what I want to do for you. Every day is a growing opportunity. Every day there's a new lesson to be had. That's why I do a podcast every day, to give you something, a lesson every day that you can take with you and, you know, take that next step. That's the podcast. It should be called the Take That Next Step podcast. As always, guys, I truly, truly, and thoroughly believe in you and what you have to offer the world. And keep on shining.